Hello, it's Laura from Pilates Physio Wellness. I'm going to take you through a really short little session, around 10 minutes, of exercises, movements, some mostly stretch-based, that would be fabulous to wake up in the morning to just energise your body, to get your body moving and ready for the day. So we need no equipment because we're imagining that you may just wake up and be able to do these literally maybe on your bed, or you may want to just come out onto a firmer surface, but you can certainly start with some of these in the position that you are. So we're going to come down into a lying position. This first movement is our hip twist level 2. We bring our knees together and our feet together, and you're just going to open the front of your chest and bring your hands to the side. Allow the knees to roll to one side as you look to the opposite side. And then use your tummy, allow that nice movement through the back as those knees twist to the other side. And this really is a nice way, nice and gentle for the body. But it wakens up your spine after being in one position, or in that lying position through the night. Maybe an awkward position, it just gets that movement through both directions. And you can do as many as you feel comfortable to do. But once we've evened that out to each side, we're now going to do a nice knee hug. So draw those knees up towards you. Have your hands just on the shins, and you can circle the hips a little bit as you do some little rocks and rolls. Now this is where a little bit of a firmer surface, if you are on a mat, you'll feel a little bit more of a pressure, which may feel comfortable, to give a little bit more release at your back. If you're on a softer bed, as you do these, you might just feel that you sink in a little bit. That's okay, you're just going to get a different bit of feedback. Good, you can do a little roll in and out, or you can do a little bit side to side. So do what feels right and feels good for your back for now. Lovely. I'm going to take those knees down, and we're going to take ourselves over onto our hands and knees. A nice roll over to bring yourself into that kneeling position. And then into our cat-cow, allowing that back to just move through some range. And again, this is about just wakening up the back, allowing that spine to move. We're tucking under with the tailbone, rounding the back. Focus here more on that mobility and that movement, but allow that transition and allow that back to just start moving bone by bone. Be in one position in the night where it just tends to then get a little bit stiff and we want to move as a block, so we're reminding it of all those little joints in there that we're introducing some movement, which brings with it. As they move, it helps lubricate the joints, helps get the circulation to the muscles, and energize you for the day. Good. Now bring your bottom back to your heels as you sink down into that child's pose stretch. Allow those arms to reach out ahead of you, and allow yourself to just sink into the surface that you're on. Allow that surface to feel like it's really soaking up your weight. And again, just a few lovely big breaths here, in through the nose and out through the mouth. Just enjoying that oxygenated feels, that energy bubbles down into those muscles of the body. Okay, we're going to take the arms a little bit over to one side, so just walk the fingertips over. It's going to add a little bit of a stretch down that top arm and into the top waist. And again, as you just breathe, just take a nice big breath into that rib cage, focusing on where we've got that stretch. On that next exhale, walk the fingers over and come over to the other side. Feeling that stretch increase as you take that big breath in and fill into that space and into the uppermost rib cage. Lovely, walk those fingers back into the middle. Lovely, we're going to come into that hands, knees position again. And this is our thread the needle with a little bit of a modification. We're going to reach and take one arm under. And then we're going to slide it forward and out, lifting and keeping the bottom slightly lifted off the heels. And then take a reach and a lift to the other side. Just swap that to the other side. Feed that arm through. Take it forward and out. And take it up. We're going to repeat that again to each side. We've got that lovely rotation and twist through. That sink forward for that deeper stretch in the shoulder. And that reach up and out. You can repeat those a few more times. We're going to move into our next movement though. If you want to pause there, you can. Coming down onto your front with those elbows just tucked to the side and the palms down to the floor. We're going to press into those forearms and then into those hands for our cobra stretch. Now that might be a little bit lower for you. You just go to where that back enjoys and where that range allows you to go. Release back down and again coming back up on that exhale. And release. Lovely. We're going to take ourselves back and bring those knees in. And I'm coming round into a kneeling position now. You can do this up and standing if you wish. I'm going to come into that kneel position. We're going to do a nice opener for the arms here. This is like a big yawn and stretch for the body. As we then fold at the elbows, shrug the shoulders up, but then release that tension out again. And again, shrug and release. Good. And then a big circle round and out to those shoulders. That corkscrew motion again as we come overhead, fold, shrug, release, shrug, release. And then take that big circle round to the side. Take those arms up and overhead now for some upper arm reaches. So you reach and lengthen to one side and then the other. Getting that waist moving and again just lengthening through the body. It often can be a little bit folded up and the knees bent up and the back all curved through as we snuggle into bed and get cozy. But as we wake up, we want to get that nice stretch, feel that length and elongation through our body. So really imagining that shift of that ribcage across and up as you reach. 3, 2, and 1. Allow those arms to release back down. Lovely, we're going to come into some upper body rolls. Roll one shoulder round and back, so a nice shrug. Then send yourself down to the outside, fingertips to the outside of that thigh as we scoop forward and then stack back up tall again, bone by bone. That's getting that lovely movement into our joints of our spine. For that nice side bend, that scoop forward and that restack. Shoulders back and down. Last one each side, shoulder, side, scoop and restack. Shoulder, side, scoop, and restack. Beautiful. Coming into our full roll down, taking a little tuck with that head as we come to standing now. Allow yourself to fully peel your way down towards the floor, letting the hands feel heavy and the head feel long. So side on, really allowing that reach and lengthen to the floor wherever you get to. And just let everything feel a little bit loose. We are first thing in the morning. We know that these arms are going to have to function and work hard for us probably in the day, whatever tasks lie ahead. So let's take a moment to let them feel really loose, almost like a rag doll. And the head just feeling heavy. It's a heavy thing that we're going to be holding up a lot through the day, so just let it feel released and loose. Lovely, reconnect and feel that engagement into tummy to help you with that rise back up as you start stacking and coming back tall again, allowing those shoulders to come down. Well done. I really hope I suddenly feel energized and ready for my day. I hope you do too. As I say, you can pause and repeat any of those exercises 8 to 10 times or work through them at that pace, and that will take you about 10 minutes. Have a great day. See you soon.